It's a complete new thing for engineering students. For involving in the VMC, we didn't know about any part of the history. Present, I can say that there are many things which we can know other than robotics.
While learning Blender, it helped us for building 3D models.
Now we can use Blender for making some objects which we can do some 3D printing.
As engineering students, we'll be thinking about only logical as well as some technical thinking. But when it comes to history, it's completely about creativity and exploration. It helped me to improve my creativity is about perspective thinking. So there are many ideologies written by many archaeologists. So I had to explore all the things and I had to conclude to one thing. Before that, I had been thinking only in my perspective, in one perspective. But after that, my perspective thinking had improved a lot.
In school days, most of the people, we used to hate the social studies. I used to sleep in the class at those times. When it comes to this competition, it makes the social studies so interesting.
As we went to the place and did a lot of research, and not only from one thing, we have found a lot of sources. Now these things are so clear to us that we can never forget it. It is so amazing.
Actually, I had literally no interest in history, and I was like to my friends that in 11th I would never choose for humanities. I improved my grades in history because I had some interest in it afterwards.
I came to know across many few names that even don't know they are existed. After this competition, in my contacts, I have added 6 new contacts of our family ancestors.
Because of VMC, I was able to explore the heritage of this city, correlated with the heritage of Gujarat and all the artifacts that it had. And also talking to the museum curator, I got a lot of information and that gave me a lot of insights about our history and culture, how your city is built upon and what is your history of the city. And that inspires us to grow more and give more to this country when you know what struggles has been there before in your land.
Whenever we used to go to a museum, we used to just see the artifact and like admire it for its designs and all. But now that we have done this competition, we have realized that the deep history about the artifact and many more things that have related to it.
We have a chapter in 3D geometry and shadable and all that, so it has a lot of problems and I was struggling through it before this when I understood Blender and the different coordinate systems and how you can move, scale the objects in it. So it gave me a lot of insight on how to solve the problems. It also helps me imagine more of the complex problems in a 3D space.
Here we have to read the information and take out the conclusion which we have to present in a very concise form. So this increased our ability to summarize things. Student life, after a while, it becomes monotonous a bit. It is very important to think out of the box. This competition encouraged me to do so. Go out, see things and ask questions.
How we should apply the efforts and do teamwork in the actuality without meeting each other face to face. We have to trust on each other and we need to support each other. One person can also affect whole the group.
Tell the truth, you should not speculate anything. I could have told that painting is 500 years old. I can't prove it. Eventually the judges will know and my whole integrity will be lost.
We wanted to challenge ourselves to learn something new and we didn't expect it to improve us so much. All the teachers were so helpful in the journey. I was very surprised by this. My communication skills were not very good. I improved a lot after this competition and also this competition helped me increase my confidence level.
I was so introvert. I was not able to speak properly with anyone else due to these all interaction live classes. Means my communication skills become too better than it was.
We were very happy when he enrolled for the e-Yantra competition because we saw him pretty engaged.
I was not having very high hope with this, to tell you the truth. But when we registered and the kind of interaction which we had, I became so excited that I was asking him every day, what is the next thing to do? Let's do something. I find most of the projects are successful when such excitement among the whole family is there. Even the younger boy is all the time asking him, what is happening, what is that. So we are talking about that competition, and I think that's the major success of anything, because it has gone into people very much. It was so well designed that I got completely involved, and then once you get involved, you don't feel the time is really a waste. You feel that it was very well utilized. The whole family learned actually.